And I'm Jay.
Welcome to the Movie Preview Review, where we review movies based on only watching their previews.
And today we're going to react, review, and riff off of the Comic-Con announcement trailer for Season 2 of Orville.
Okay, full disclosure, I freaking love this show.
Yeah.
Like, so hard. I know it got a second season. It's not like super mainstream yet. It doesn't feel like it. It kind of still feels like an underdog show. But man, this show is so good.
He really does love it.
I love it so much.
He's told me like 3 or 4 times, like, you need to watch this show. And I'm like, yeah. I don't have cable, so I can't catch it. But if they put it on Netflix, I'm out. I'm in.
I believe it's on Hulu, and you can also see it on Fox's...
Oh, it's on Hulu? I have Hulu.
I believe it's on Hulu, yep.
Oh.
It's on Hulu.
Well, then I have no excuse.
No excuse. And you have another 5 months to watch it, because this will come out until the end of the year. So here we go. Here's the trailer.
Get us out of here now.
5 seconds, apparently, because here we go.
A trailer for a trailer.
There we are.
In the vast emptiness of the universe, we have found a fullness of cultural diversity. And when a first contact unfolds, the cosmos becomes a living, breathing organism. And we become a way for the universe to know itself.
Wow, that was pretty good.
Yeah, thanks. I plagiarized it like 9 different things.
I'm receiving a distress signal.
Check Union records for any previous contact with that star system.
Negative, Commander.
Oh, baby! This is what we signed up for!
All hands, this is the captain. Begin prepping all stations for first contact.
Deflectors are gone!
Get us out of here now! Captain, I don't believe it.
Lieutenant, give us a little more.
Yes, sir. Dumbing it down.
All right, here we go.
Man, this is bitchin'.
Look at that.
We'll come back. You have my word.
Fortis, I thought it might be fun to do, like, a joint party.
Is this an order?
No.
Then I do not wish to have a joint party.
Why not?
I prefer my birthday to be my day.
He's afraid he's gonna get less stuff.
I am not afraid.
Gordon, take a shuttle and find the captain.
Aye, Commander.
Don't do this.
Let's go. We are not your prisoners.
We have 24 hours.
All I ever wanted was for you to be proud of me.
Boom! I am capable of causing you great pain, Captain.
The planet's breakup is accelerating.
Hope this works.
It'll work. I think it'll work. Take a message back to your people.
Sweetness.
On behalf of the Planetary Union, welcome to the galaxy.
I love this show so much. It just makes me feel so good. It's so much fun.
That looks really fun. That looks really fun, and from everything you told me about the show, and from everything I've seen from the trailers we've done on this, and yada yada yada, I don't think this show ever got out from underneath that Seth MacFarlane created this show, and so everyone was either not tuning in because they thought it was going to be like Family Guy, or tuned in and thought it was going to be like Family Guy, and it wasn't. It's a little bit more subtle. It's not quite as, like, you know, ham-fisted. It's a little bit more like, it's kind of like an office comedy if they were just in space.
Yeah.
Am I right or am I wrong?
This is what happened. Everyone thought it. You were right. Everyone thought it was going to be Family Guy in space, and so did I. Absolutely. Because that's how they presented it. And then I watched the pilot episode. It was like, okay, no, this is kind of funny. And, you know, yes, it's, you know, there were a couple of dick jokes, you know, a couple of, like, off-color things. I was like, yeah, okay, this feels a little bit like, but also there's actual stuff going on, some really cool action, and it felt a little bit like this. Feels kind of like the Star Trek that I love, TNG, but like a little bit more attitude and like
a little more lighthearted.
Well, definitely more lighthearted, but also like if like Picard and the crew blew up a Klingon bird of prey or some Romulan bird of prey or whatever, they wouldn't say some witty Bondian type of one-line zinger. They'd just be like, we did it, we protected the ship, moving on. But in this show,
they freak
people
out.
Are excited. They're high-fiving.
Yes,
they
because
have
that's
quippy one-liners.
And the funny thing is that I feel like is more realistic.
It absolutely is. That's what the show is. It feels like it's more realistic.
Like actual
Star Trek.
people if they went into space.
Yes. And everyone, like, it's all, I mean, the tropes are all there from Star Trek. I mean, this show, Seth grew up loving The Next Generation.
Yeah.
So this is his homage to it. Absolutely. If you like Next Generation and felt like, oh, what would they really be like if they actually, like, really were friends and let their hair down and told jokes and stuff, that is what this show is. It's so good. The characters are so friendly. Like, you really get to, like, know, like, oh, yeah, I really like all of these characters. Yes, I want to see them prank each other and tell each other jokes and get drunk and have fun on the holodeck doing weird, crazy things.
Because that was always my issue with The Next Generation is because, like, they go into the holodeck and it would just be like, oh, just like I'm on the beach. Where it's like, oh, it's a Sherlock Holmes adventure. It's like, man, how lightsabers would exist.
Yep.
Yeah, I know I'm using Star Trek technology to make Star Wars technology come to life.
But it would happen.
But I like the idea that Star Wars
exists
as a film franchise in the Star Trek universe.
Absolutely. I think it does. Or they can't reference it, but it would. It would be, yes!
Yeah.
Yes! I mean, the VR is now becoming a thing. What's one of the first things that came out? The VR Beat Sabers. It's barely Star Trek, but like, yeah, we put lightsabers in this?
Dude,
yes, we can.
Here
we go.
That game, just watching people play that, like a Let's Play, like gives me motion sickness.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I think, as much as I like am welcoming the concept of VR becoming a thing, I don't think it's going to go well for me. Which is a bummer.
Well, who am I going to play with?
Oh, no, I'll still go to shot. I'll just have a barf bag on hand. I'll be fine. I'll pass out. I'll go to the hospital.
Player 2 down. Player 2 down.
Yeah.
Well, no,
it'll be another astronomical medical bill. It'll be great.
That's fine. Well,
I've done it before. I'll do it again. It's been a year, you guys. 2018's been a doozy. It's been a doozy.
If you have not watched the first season of the show, if this is your first introduction to the show, please go back and watch it.
Okay.
The first 3 episodes.
I'll give it a go.
The first 2 episodes are kind of a little bit more funny than they are kind of serious, just as a heads up. It's like, is this the tone of the show? It's a little too funny.
Because they probably shot the pilot and then they were like, oh, maybe we want to go someplace different.
Kind of. And then by the 3rd episode on, it's much more like a lighthearted Star Trek. Like, Next Generation is definitely more sci-fi, it's moral tales, it's really interesting, but there just happens to be jokes and gags and little things here and there.
I can get in on that.
It's just... the show is so much fun. And I really, truly hope that Fox does not mess this up. Because Fox...
that looks pretty good.
The production, the love the cast and crew have for the show is astounding. Their social media presence is great. The fact that, what they're doing with all the prosthetics and the elephant trunk guy and the big head guy, like, they're really going out of the way to, like, really present... Because, in Star Trek, it was like... Ridges, and I'm a Cardassian now, and I got a little thing about it. It's like they're really trying to be outside the box and do fun stuff with the show. Please, if you haven't watched the first season, please watch it. Hopefully the numbers are huge for season 2 because the show is really good. And
do it for Adam, everybody.
Do it for me. I love this show so much.
Come on.
Like, I haven't really fallen in love with a new show like almost instantly in a long time.
Huh.
Like, I enjoyed, like, the CW shows.
That's how I'm going to feel when the Purge show comes out, Like, oh, I'm home.
That's exactly what it was. I watched the first episode, it's like, this is home now. That feels nice. I want to watch all these episodes immediately. And there's only 12 episodes in the first season.
Okay.
And then probably going to be about 12, 13 in the second season.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, which sucks because it's like it's so long in between seasons, but it's ultimately probably for the better.
Yeah.
Guys, if you like this show, please let me know in the comments below. We can totally nerd out for the next 5 months until the show comes out. Also, like, subscribe, hit the bell.
Do that YouTube that you do so well. Guacamole's extra. You Klingons?
Okay.
Is that a thing that has on this show?
No, they're called the krill in the Klingon.
So they get eaten by
equivalents.
whales?
You know
It's
what?
really a dumb joke.
It is a dumb joke, and it's never been in the show, and I've never heard it before. So good on you. You can share this video on the Planetary Network. There's a network. People have already made like a whole thing for this universe. It's really cool. Share it with your friends who like the show. I love the show so much. Other videos are popping up in front of you right now. We'd appreciate it if you watch them, and we also appreciate you for watching this.
We sure do.
So we'll see you guys next time. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Earth is flat. Prove me wrong.
Yes, go into a spaceship. Prove us wrong.